Alright, what's up players? Welcome back to another video, and this time it's going to be a little bit more different than what I usually post. Now, I do want to state at the start that I am just stating my opinion on what I see, and yeah. So basically, at the end of the day, I have like no hard feelings between this game or anything that I say in here. I just want to state how I feel about the game and what direction it's going into. So far we just got a character that's about to release, which is Yelly. I put a picture up on the screen. So basically, she is a new character that's coming out. She is a light dark character, and if you don't know how summons work in this game, you have two different kind of summon pools. You have a limited summon with permanent, and then you have the light dark summons. Now, the thing about the light dark summons is it's more towards pay to win than free to play, because you got to get these right here, which is purchase at the shop. You know, obviously that's the only way you can get them, or you can also get them from certain things, so they give you like one, maybe if that, but it's called Apex prototypes. Okay, these are the things that you can use when you want to summon things. Right now, the thing is, there's Anomaly and Apex. These are the ones that give you like free to play, and these you can summon red, green, blue characters. But when it comes to the yellow and black characters, which is light and dark characters, you have to either summon through here, which has a higher rate, which is a 1% chance to get a light or dark character when you summon on here, or the other option is that you have to summon through here, which you have a 25% chance to get one of these characters. Now, this wouldn't be bad if one, they actually gave you, enough currency to summon on this by the time they release a light or dark character, because in order to get 15 of these summons, you have to do it throughout, to be honest, you'll have to do it within a week, because the shop resets every week. Now, if we go to the shop here, right, as you can see, you can get 10 from here, but the catch is that you need about 3,000 of these, which is only way you get these is by summoning. So you'll just summon probably on the standard banner to try to rack these up, and then you'll get 10 of these. They do give you a lot of gems, so you probably will be able to get enough gems throughout the week to be able to get 10 of these like consistently. But I haven't seen it. I haven't got 10 of these. I got about 6. And then also the other way that you can get these are by the weekly packs, which every week you get 5 for 1,200 gems. Now, the thing about it is that, in my opinion, I think this sucks, okay? Because as you can see, the only other way that you can sit here and you can get these things is like, aka also boosting your account up, is literally paying. You can spend $30 for 10 right there, and then after that, and that's a week, so the $30 a week will give you an extra 10, which means instead of getting 15, you get 25 a week. Right now, let's say that you wanted a value selection one, right? You can also get 20 from here, but that's gonna cost you about like $75, but you can also get 20 from here, and those right there. So my thing about it is, I just don't like the system. I'm gonna be honest, because also I have 8,000 gems, which I can see. So I'm gonna move this down some, right? And then we're gonna move this down right here. I have 8,000 gems right here, okay? 8,000, and guess what? I click on this, and I can't use my gems for this. The only thing the gem is used for is once you've done summoning like with these, then you can use your gems afterwards on that. But most people use their gems just to grind, because literally you go up like, you get 2 to 3 extra days of grinding by spending your gems on stamina. Because this game is kind of, to be honest, I ain't gonna get into that part. That's what this video about. But this game is like grindy as hell, okay? It's grindy as hell, okay? I'm gonna be honest. And I just want to state that one thing is that the only people I've seen that actually talked about, how the game actually is, especially from a free-to-play stance, is Braxaphone. From his video, he was just saying that the game sucks in his opinion, because 1 is super grindy, 2 is super pay to win, and 3 how like literally some of the best characters literally are light and dark characters, which is hard to get in the first place. I know he stated that he spent, if I can remember, I think he stated that he spent like 18 hours like trying to reroll. I don't know how real the 18 hours is, to be honest, but I know he did state that he spent a long time rerolling to try to get a special character that literally lets you run through the account, which is a light and dark character, which is Lily, I believe. And this character right here, she just does a lot. Okay, she does a lot of things. All right, that's all you need to know. And when it comes to this, I think that's a bad business practice, in my opinion, because I'm like, okay, you want light and dark characters in the game. Obviously, every character has light, dark, or all the other elements most of the time, right? But the locket behind an extra paywall, or to lock it behind you got to get super lucky to get the light and dark characters, and then, oh, we're going to release a light and dark character like a couple of weeks after the game came out, even though we just did like a whole bunch of nerfs. We're going to release this character, and then, like, even though we know that most people don't have enough gems yet to get a guarantee, or to be honest, like, they may not have enough gems by the time the banner leaves to even guarantee the character, so they got to get lucky with that as well. I think that's just a scummy business practice, because it's pushing more people towards pay to win. Now, obviously, yes, you don't have to spend your money on the game. Yes, you don't need every character in the game. I do understand that, but I just think that practices like this we should call out, because the way the system works is once you hit 80, you get the upgraded character, right? But let's say, oh yeah, by the way, let's say ZZ did this, or Wuthering Waves, where it's like, okay, you want Cardathea, she's gonna be locked behind this certain thing because she's a special resonator. Like, people gonna be mad. Or ZZ, oh, you want the new, I forgot, I'll never know how to pronounce her name. It's like the Ying Zhao or whatever her name is. You want the new character that has kind of like a new feature with her, which is like Auric Ink or whatever. Oh, well, she's gonna be locked behind this special thing that you gotta grind, or you gotta grind every week to get, or you just, to be honest, you just spend to get money to get her. And by the way, you can't use the gems that you get for free or / pay for. You only way you can get these is literally just either spend money or just wait within like about 3, 4, 5 weeks to get this character that we just released that's kind of OP. Now, is she gonna be OP? Who knows? But at the end of the day, I just wanted to state that. And also I want to state that I have seen some YouTubers, like YouTubers that I watched, I see that MTaz kind of and also I know that there are a couple of YouTubers that I watched, was aka obviously I watched Braxophone, I watched MTaz as well, and also I watched Zox. And I know Zox kind of talked a little bit about it in the sense that he wanted them to like have more characters, have banners that's already in the game. But other than like Zox had talking about that, he don't really talk about the other stuff that like about, like that, his opinion on the LD characters and if it's good or if it's bad. But I do know MTaz did talk about some of the bad things about the game, like when they debuffed this right here, by the way, when they changed how it worked, because they felt like people was beating it too quick, but it was beating it too fast, so they decided to change up how this worked here. But I don't really see anybody talking about like the pools itself, so I just wanted to come in here and just like let my opinion known. Like, basically the pool wise, like, because I know, if I can remember in Zox's video, I know he did state like it's also gonna be in the standard banner, so yeah. But at the same time, I just don't like that, like, not what he said, but I just don't like the game at 30 restart doing something like that in the first place, because that still leans towards pay to win. Mainly because when you really think about it, the standard banner, you still have a 25% chance to get that character versus 75. You still have a chance to get it, but at the same time, it's a way lower chance than the actual banner she's going to be rated up in, right? And the only way you get that currency for the rated up character banner is that, oh, you either gonna have to wait about like 6 weeks to get a guarantee, but she's only going to be there for about a week and then she's going to go away. So you gotta wait for her to have a rerun if they do reruns of this game, or you just gonna have to try your luck with that. Or the other thing is you just spend it and get the currency and then hope that you can get her from the amount of currency you buy. But at the end of the day, I just think that it's a bad business practice in my end. I don't like that they lock in, especially since light and dark characters are supposed to kind of be like most of them are kind of OP when it comes to it in the first place. So I just don't like that they sit in here and they lock in new light and dark characters behind paywalls because I don't know, I guess they just want to make a quick buck. But anyway, the only one way that I can think that they fixed it is they give out more currency for light and dark, or to be honest, they just like give the light and dark a 7-day window or a 3-day window if they want to be stingy with it, where they can be like, okay, y'all get some of this with your gems, or y'all get some of your gems and the other things, you'd be good. But anyway, other than that, that's my thoughts. I just want to say this. By the way, anybody that I mentioned in here, I watch them, so obviously like I like their content. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to share the video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out.